Hey guys, welcome to Prairie Pioneer Schoolhouse. Welcome back if you are a regular here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a day in the life video today, mostly all about my day of coming back from vacation and all the what you got to do to get back to normal stuff, you know? Like we don't have hardly any food in the fridge. I tried to clean everything out before I left. We cleaned the house before I left. Thank goodness. It's already like getting to be a hot mess because everyone's so excited about getting their stuff back. I have bags. I used to sell 31 and initials, so I have so many bags that we use for packing and going places, but I got to empty the bags out. I got to do a lot of stuff. So if you have been following me for a while, you know that I make lists because lists get it out of your head and onto paper, and they're not so stressful. So follow me along on this day of life. Oh, good. I'm glad you found it. My son remembered that he put his pocket knife in his shorts. Okay, so he went to go get it. So we got some stuff going on, crazy stuff today, but number one, important thing today is coffee. And do you know who made this coffee all by herself? My 8-year-old daughter. She did everything by herself. I supervised, but she did it. This is my hospitality center, by the way, so when it's all picked up from moving everything around, I'll have to show you how I kind of lay out my kitchen. I have a whole system in my kitchen. So anyways, I'm going to fill this coffee up. So basically, this is my hospitality section. This is old Charlie. So when we bought this house, this is a house that we are intending to be at for a good long while. So as a housewarming gift to our kids, we bought Charlie. This from Pioneer Woman from the books. He's like a fun little dog. He's like a, kind of like a ranch dog. Anyway, so we got that. We put cookies in him. I have my little Pioneer Woman sugar jar, my mugs, and then I have my tea and my coffee. So when people come, this is my hospitality center, and I can get everything that they're needing. The only thing I need to get is a little milk, like a little milk cup, to pour milk out. I don't have one of those, so I need to probably go get one from either Pioneer Woman or find a cute one from Goodwill. This is how I make my coffee for keto. My kids are really loud this morning, like always. So I pour, let's see, like 1/4 of the mug with this. This is like low carb. And then I usually put heavy cream, but we just got back and I don't have any, so I'm just gonna put like a stevia in here. La la la. And it's my mug with my daddy on it. He passed away 2 years ago, and so I like to have coffee with him because he made the best coffee. And so some mornings I sit down, I have my coffee with him. That was me on my wedding day. We were married, my husband and I were married 14 years ago civilly, and then 12 years ago in the Catholic Church. So one of the most important things of the day after prayer and hanging out with your kids and your husband, coffee. Hunt for a pair of scissors. The boys are making a fun hat they saw in Curious George. My daughter made one yesterday and they need scissors. I'm on a mission. She had scissors. I'm going to give you guys like a tiny little preview of our new homeschool room. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. By the way, my husband tore a wall down. This used to have a big wall here. So that's what that is. He's working on patching that up, but he's like has so many amazing projects. So awesome. Okay, you ready? Just a little preview. Isn't it beautiful? All you guys are gonna get because I want to do the big reveal coming up, but that's just like a little preview. It's so beautiful. We need to buy an air conditioning and heating like unit. So we're gonna do that next month, and then in August we're gonna totally put everything in it and get it ready, and then start our new school year in September. So that's exciting. I'm gonna sit down with my coffee. So how are you all doing today? Tell me how you guys are doing in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. It's like amazing because when you have moved so many times, well, I always say we've moved so many times. We haven't moved that many times, but when you've moved and you have to make new friends, like first from the military and then he was in school, you make like these friendships, and then you have to leave those friendships, and it's difficult. And my hair, it's always so crazy. Anyway, excuse me. I need to find a new place for my broom and my mop, but I don't know where to put it that's like easily accessible. My husband's gonna build me a pantry here, this space, that's why it's open. One day I'll have to do another video too on all the stuff he did in the house, because when we came in, the house looked completely different. He tore a wall down, he took all the flooring and the tile up, he moved the island, peninsula, whatever the thing it's called, and moved over somewhere else, moved the refrigerator. He's done so many things. It's like, literally, I told him when you're finished, we have to invite a realtor over so she can be like, at all the changes. It's like this home is like amazing. I'm so thankful that he did that. Like I'm just so thankful. Anyway, I'm just bragging on my man. So anyway, so I'm sitting here having my coffee, and I'm gonna get some paper out and write out my list of all the things I need to do today so they can get out of my head and on the list. You know, it's so funny. For years, I thought because I wasn't a type A personality that I wouldn't like lists, but I actually love them. I think it's so great because I'm the kind of person that something can churn and churn and churn in my head, and I will literally never get anything done. But as soon as it's like on paper, on a list, it's so easy because I get to cross something off and give myself a happy face. Anyway, and by the way, I don't know if any of you even noticed. I mean, I doubt it because whatever. My hair is like, if I wash it and I wear it down like wet, it gets like almost like wavy curly. So in my videos on our trip, that's how I wore it. I just would wash it and let it get like real curly. We were like up in the mountains and there was like hardly any humidity. The trip was so amazing. I hope you guys got to watch the video on the trip. It probably wasn't the most detailed video, especially because I don't put a lot of pictures of my kids on social media, like their faces. So it was hard for you guys to like see all the joy that was involved in those trips, but it was awesome. So I got some things from Rainbow Resource a while back for my son, and one of them was a fort. So he's gonna make a fort, which is pretty cool because we stayed at a fort. We stayed at the fort, Fort Robinson, that the Crazy Horse, the guy Crazy Horse that we went to go see the Crazy Horse Memorial in South Dakota, we stayed at the fort, the place that he died. It was crazy to see all these things and learn so much. It was also like really sad. I like to learn the history too. Okay, so I'm going to get my list started. I don't know what it's like a stain on it. I just got this out. These are new. Anyway, I need to unpack. That's a big one. I don't have too much to unpack. We're pretty light packers, so that's good. I already started the dishes, so I'm going to put that down so I can cross it off. Clean counters. I did that. That was nice. I need to sweep the floor and do a pickup because even though we cleaned the house before we left and it's just one day, it's already crazy, so that's not done yet. I need to make beds, make sure everyone makes their beds. Not me, I don't do that. Just my bed. And then I need to clean the bathrooms. The kids do their bathrooms, so I'll have to send them in. But I forgot to sweep and clean counters off before I left, and that was such a bummer to come home to. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. Anyway, so let's see, what else do I need to do today? I need to, make shopping list, because I gotta go to the store, and then go shopping. Not a whole bunch, but I need to get some keto-friendly food in the house and some snacks for the kids. We're going to pick up our new quarter cow coming up this week. I'm super excited about it. He called us and we got to pick all the things we wanted and how we wanted them cut. And it was like the customer service was way better than the one we used last time. So we switched and we're really excited. We can't wait to try the meat. We're hoping it's good or better than the other one as well. Okay, so I think this is the list I'm going to have because I don't want to make it crazy. It's just first day back and it's a Saturday, so you don't want to make it too crazy. But I think that's basically what I want to do today. Okay, so I got my list, I got my coffee, I'm gonna drink my coffee, and if you can hear that crazy loud sound, that's my husband, he's in the garage. He has a compressor going. He has a car out there that he's been working on for a while, and he's really close to getting the engine started, and so he's out there working. And it's Saturday morning, and I'm just lounging, because I love to rest. So that's what I'm doing right now. I was also super stressed out this morning. I went on Facebook, and oh my goodness, Facebook can be so stressful. I feel like I am not the kind of person that can probably put out a whole bunch of like stressful content and then have like back and forth like writing battles with people. But I think some people like love doing that. I am not one of those people. So when I see that, it just totally stresses me out. I could never do that. But then I have to remember that, I thought my baby had a pen. He was right on the wall. He has a little thing. I could never do that. But I know for some people that is like therapeutic. They love to do that. So I'm all like, that's great. You know, we have the great debaters. People like to do that. I am not one of those people. I like to have peace. But that was one of the things that when I became Catholic, I had to really learn because we were living in the South and Catholics were like kind of ostracized and like told that they weren't Christian. And everywhere you went and you talked to someone, they would be like basically in your face telling you you're not a Christian. And you had to be like prepared. And I could not stand it. And then what helped me so much was I read, I believe it was in Timothy, I think it's in 2 Timothy, but it basically said that like you want to always be ready when someone asks. And that gave me so much peace because I felt like I had to be on the defense, like I had to have something prepared. So, but when I read that, it gave me peace because it helped me to understand that, like, if I know my stuff about the Catholic Church and I know my stuff about our Lord and someone asks me, then I can do it. But I don't need to go around, like, letting people know right away. And that gave me peace because I'm just not like that. I'm not. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of like totally forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just kind of like wanting to do a day in the life mostly because you guys give me so much encouragement. Just knowing that my day is productive, like me getting my stuff done is productive, but also it can be a blessing to other people, encourages me so much. And I love that more of you guys are commenting. And honestly, I don't know, like when I first started this channel, way back when, it used to be called Catholic Convert Mama. And I would just share a little bit here, a little bit there about my homeschooling and like my homeschool room. And I never even thought so much about subscribers. Not that I didn't think about you guys, but I just wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna get lots of subscribers. And then I thought, oh, maybe like I could get like, you know, do some stuff on homeschooling and people might wanna send me free homeschool stuff. I remember when I went through that phase. And then I got over that quick because I was like, I can never do things to get stuff out of it. I can't. Like, I feel like it's not authentic and I get all stressed out. And then and that's why for a while I just didn't even do YouTube because I was like, I can't do it. And then I was like, okay, well, let me just come back and just share like what I'm doing and just be happy and like just be an encouragement to other people. And if people want to be encouraging to me, that'd be awesome. And then all of a sudden, that's when I really started enjoying doing YouTube. And then my son wanted to do a YouTube, so he wanted to have a channel. So he got a channel going. It's called The Lego Creator, and he kind of like does stuff. He gets a new set in, he'll review it. He also shows some of his personal creations. He makes stop motion films. And the reason I chose to do it was a couple of things that went with it. One, he couldn't show his face. Two, it had to be something that was going to be going on with the school to be educational, so he was learning how to use technology. And he's done so well with it, and I'm so proud of him. So he has six subscribers now, and I'm super proud of him, and he takes it pretty seriously. And then my daughter wants to start one about reviewing books because she's a big book reader. She's 8 and she really loves books. So she's kind of coming up with the name, and it's all under my account. So I'm the only one that has access to it. But I think it's a really great learning tool because our kids are growing up in a technological age. And my husband was really big on that. Like, he wants them to understand technology. He wants them to understand how to use it and how to use it appropriately. So when we send them out, they know how to use it well and not just overuse. Now, I mean, honestly, once they're gone and out of our house, it's totally up to them. They're free adults, and we're not gonna be like, but we just want to give them the best tools that we can while they're in our home with us, because that's like part of our vocation, right? The education of our children. So this probably be a little chit-chatty day in the life. You hear my son laughing? Don't you love when you hear your children laugh? Anyway, so I'm gonna finish my coffee up, and then I'm going to start on my list, and I will take you guys along with me on that. So see you then. All right, now I'm making sandwiches for my kids and peanut butter and jelly. I get this Sara Lee white made with whole grain bread at Sam's, and just with creamy peanut butter. And then I get I don't really like this, but this is what they had. They had natural strawberry spread, non-GMO. So I got that. And then I get these 2 huge ones from Sam's, just the Jif regular peanut butter. So I make them sandwiches, and then after I do that, I'm gonna go into my room and make my bed and clean my bathroom. And the mail should be coming today. I'm supposed to be getting my handbook for Catholic moms in, and a magic book for my daughter, so I hope they come in. I got if you watch my other day in the life video, I ordered the litany, I can't remember what it's called right now. Liturgy of the Hours. I had to stop and think for a minute. I got that in. It was not as nice of condition as the pictures looked like it was. That's kind of like some water damage, and I was kind of upset about it, but I mean, is there a point in getting that upset? You know what I mean? It was a good price. So anyway, so yeah, and that's what my plan is now. My boys are playing video games. They have an hour on Saturdays, and my husband went to the store, and I am having horrible stomach pains. I've been doing keto, and then on our last day of the trip, I was so great. I did so well all during our trip. Mostly ate keto, really good stuff. The last day, we were all hungry, and I just ordered something from McDonald's. And if you've been eating pretty clean for a couple of days and you eat McDonald's, you're gonna get a tummy ache. So I've been feeling kind of gross, not wanting to eat anything. I just had my coffee. And since all you guys wanted to know about that, I thought I'd tell you. Anyway, but yeah, so making lunch for the kids, and then I'm gonna work on the checklist and get going with our day. The way I had the kids unpack their bags, so they put all their clothes in the laundry room. I started the load of my kids' clothes and my husband's clothes, and then they put all their toys and stuff away and their backpacks away properly in their closet. So the unpacking is halfway done. Now I need to go do mine. I gotta put our toiletry stuff away and unpack my bags, and then wash any clothes that I need to be washed. So halfway done with the unpacking, which is good because honestly, we have come back from trips, and if you don't start right away, it like never gets done. Okay, so these are the 3 bags I have to unpack. I already had the kids do all of theirs. This is a toiletry one. I got it from 31, looking good. It came with a kit I got. And then I got this one from Initials, and I had initialed Carolina Mama. We used to live in North Carolina. It has big pockets and it's fun. And then this is Old Faithful, man. We've had this purple luggage thing since I think that we were teenagers, like when I was a teenager, I think, because we met in high school, you know, so. Anyway, so I have to unpack these 3 things. Won't be a big deal. I've already unpacked most of my husband's stuff. This is for my husband's trip. This is mostly mine, and then our toiletries. Okay, let's see. So I just crossed off make beds. I'm gonna cross off kids' stuff and husband's, and then I just have my stuff for unpacking, and that's where I am now. Going out to get the mail, and it's like such a beautiful day out here. I find that the weather in the Midwest is really wild because one minute it's storming and you feel like 1,000 tornadoes are going to come down on you. I've yet to see one since we moved here. And then days like this are absolutely gorgeous. The kids weeded before we left for our vacation, and it's already coming back so quick. Ugh, what do you guys do for weeds? I don't want to have to use a weed killer because we have like bunnies and all kinds of animals and stuff, but oh my goodness, to keep up with them is crazy. Okay, got my stuff done. We swept the floor, got it picked up. Just clean bathrooms, make shopping list, and shopping. Okay, I have gotten out my planner, my Simple Plan 2018-2019 planner. July is coming up around the corner, and I want to start planning what we're going to be doing. So I open it up. We have things to accomplish, and one thing the kids are going to be doing is the Seton Summer Reading Program. So I need to look up the books, make a list of the books, see which ones we have, and go from there. I also want to pick up some notebooks for journaling through the summer, for journaling, and for, oh, my hand looks massive. Paragraphs, sorry. For my older son. Okay, and then things to accomplish. We're going to be doing the Seton Summer. I have better handwriting, I promise, but it's hard to do it. I'm going to put July and August. Okay, we're also, my husband's going to be installing unit in our homeschool room. This is so exciting. And then special activities for July. I can't think of any right now. My husband and I will be celebrating our 12-year marriage blessing in the Catholic Church anniversary beginning of next month, which is super exciting. So we're 14 years still, like I said earlier, but 12. So all right, then I have all kinds of information here. I called a place where they do, it's like a shooting range. I called for my son and my husband to go have a day there to find out the prices for that. They have water parks I'm looking into for this summer and how much that's going to cost. So all that information's up here at the top. And then I also will be doing, if any of you guys do NFP, you know what I'm talking about, but I chart my cycles, and so I put little things on here so I can kind of keep up with my my charting also. This one doesn't have June though, so I'll have to wait and start in July. Over here are notes and prayer requests, which I love. Oh, this is nice, my little June here. I'll use this for my charting for this month. I'll go ahead and put whatever I have already and put it in here. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And then I could not find my list, my shopping list little journal anywhere. So shoot, I'm going to have to just use a piece of paper, which kind of stinks, but anyway, it's fine. Okay, so I made my list. I first wrote out my meal plan for the week. I'm actually starting something new. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. And so this is the week I want to start doing it. I've always wanted to have a Sunday dinner for our family, and my heritage is Cajun. And so I've always made a gumbo here or there, and I've tried to do it like once a month. Since we've moved, I haven't been doing it. So I want to make Sunday dinner a Sunday gumbo with homemade bread and then pie, different types of pie. And I'm thinking that since gumbo is from my heritage, my husband loves crawfish. So I was thinking maybe on Sundays he could get some crawfish and also have that on the side. So yeah, so anyway, so then I made my shopping list. I put it in the sections by where I'll be in the store. I have it all laid out, and then down here I have some snacks for the week to come. So the kids will have cookies and peanut butter and jelly crackers and monkey drinks, which are like these like little yogurt drinks. So yeah, oh, I just realized I didn't put the fruit on here for my kids to have for the week. I'll have to add that. But I haven't had hot dogs in a while, so I thought I'd get them the hot dogs, and I do that every now and then for them. So yeah, so I have it all ready. Okay, so we finally got the bathrooms done. I did my bathroom, and it was just lovely and clean and super just a nice time. I put bluegrass music on, and it was awesome. And then I had my kids do their bathroom, and it was just like massive blowout fuss for my 6-year-old. He had a hard time, poor guy. But anyway, so we got through it, and the kids cleaned it very nicely, and it got all done. I'm holding my baby right now. And so sometimes, you know, doing doing chores and cleaning can take some time and consistency, you know, for kids to really get used to doing it. But we got it done. And then we had a conversation afterwards about how it's a real blessing to own a home, and how, you know, it's important to be respectful of that, and that house cleaning and chores are not something that's a sad thing, but they're a good thing. They're a good thing to participate with the family and to help our home be nice and clean. And so we had a conversation about that. But anyway, so now I'm heading to the store with my younger 3 kids. Well, my 8-year-old, my 3-year-old, and my 1-year-old, and the 2 boys are going to stay home with their dad. So I'll see you soon. Okay, we just left Walmart. We got enough groceries for 2 weeks, so we shouldn't have to go again. And now we're gonna go home and unpack. Luckily my husband is home, so he can help me take everything inside. And the kids always help put all the cold stuff away, and we get things organized and put away quickly. So, see you soon. Hey guys, I'm like super red. It was really hot bringing in everything. We put everything away, and then my husband and I moved a couch from the basement into our new homeschool room. It was heavy. Well, he actually carried it up the stairs to my basement. I just helped at the end. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and close up my video for today. I'm gonna be making dinner soon, and it's about 4 o'clock, and the day just gets so crazy after 4, so it's hard to do any kind of videotaping. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful day. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and please like if you like videos like this. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless. Bye.